Good morning. 24 hours later, I'm on the same pool, except now I've got my thermal jacket on rather than just my fleece. 24 hours later, and it's almost an autumnal day. It certainly has that feel to it. Anyway, as opposed to yesterday, which was very early summer-like. The British weather. No wonder people talk about it all the while, but two things that will continue. First of all, I'll be fishing, and secondly, I'll be drinking tea. And thirdly, hopefully, I'll be catching fish as well. I've been here about half an hour. I've had a few little plucks on the prawn, but the float disappears. I strike, and this is a proper bend in the rod, as opposed to maybe some of those small roach that were mouthing the bait previously. It is a tench. It went off on a run. I had to give it some line. Now I've brought it back into reasonable distance from the bank, and I am aware that there is overhanging branches to the right and the left, and also branches in the water as well. It's always a big factor, isn't it? Because fish will instinctively head for snags, but what you want to do is to get them in the landing net instead. Nowhere near as big as I thought it was initially when it went off on the run. However, it's always nice to get your first fish on the bank, isn't it? Regardless of the size. If you can then go onwards and upwards, that's the plan. In reference to small roach mouthing the bait and trying to whittle it down, that's what I'm fishing with. Another decent fish here. I think this could possibly be a bream. Possibly. However, I could tell from the little run it's given me there. I'm going to change that to a tench. I can't see it just yet. I think it's a small tinker. That's what I'm going to go for. Oh, no, that's good. You know what they're like. They know, don't they? There's some snags down there. Let's go into there and get safe. There we go. In the net. It is a tench. They're very feisty and full of energy this morning. Certainly giving me the run around before they surrender to the net. Beautiful colours on this particular tench. A nice roach, but still a small mouth when you take into account the size of the hook and the bait that I'm fishing with. But big baits generally will catch you bigger fish. A bream straight away on the surface, on its side, coming to the net. And in the net, which is where we like to see them. It's got more life now than it did in the water. Now I'm back home, keep my fishing clothes on, do some work in the border behind me, and some tidying up around the main garden pond, and mow the lawn.